Meta has done it again, first ever reality augmented reality contact lens. With the digital world quickly penetrating every aspect of our life, one company is hard at work trying to optimize that tech to the size of lenses. The emphasis on optimizing existing tech is a recent wave. Now we prefer smaller phones as opposed to giant phones in the early 2000s. The Walkman, a classic music player that suffered when it failed to adapt to that wave, serves as a cautionary tale for manufacturers everywhere. Are you excited about AR? Are you a fan of sci-fi movies that use AR as a tool? Watch this video as we explain how AR is more commonly used than you might think. Let's dive into the world of augmented reality, with companies like Meta and Mojo Vision leading and breaking new grounds. Meta and augmented reality and other players. Meta isn't the only company interested in creating a world of augmented reality. Hard hitters like Google have also tried their hand at such an endeavor. Their famous Google Glasses came in a world where such technology didn't exist previously. In essence, they are computers you wore, as similar to your smartphone, running on a Snapdragon processor and having an Android software base. You might recall that famous scene from Marvel's Spider-Man Far From Home where Peter Parker wore Edith, an AI-integrated glasses, a glass frame that controlled a satellite, among other impressive features. We lack the AI part, but we've got the other tech at our disposal. Google Glasses are designed to be a hands-free way of doing work. Apple has capitalized on hands-free music via their AirPods. That should give you an idea of how lucrative this industry really is. Their client base includes some well-known names like Samsung, Volkswagen, McKinsey, Trinity Health, and many more. Now, let's get back to Meta, a name that's mired in legal battles as they try to reclaim their name from the Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg. But that didn't stop them from doing what the company was conceived to do. Meta and the vision for augmented reality. Many of you might have experienced and lived in AR without actually knowing you have. Let me give you an example. Did you happen to play Pokemon Go? The application that took the world by storm when everyone you knew was trying to catch rare Pokemon or indulge in a battle to collect those precious gym badges to, as they say, be the best. Many of you might not be aware that the application used augmented reality, a technology that is imposed over reality, making it something more. The official definition being a technology that superimposes a computer-generated image on the real world. So that's why you were hearing Girardo sighted on so-and-so street. Now, Meta may not be in business for video games, but there are in for serious world matters. A technology like this can help in a number of issues that plague humans at the moment, especially those who are visually challenged. Apart from that, it can be an important tool in the education industry. Remember when dusty chalks and blackboards were given the boot in favor of markers and whiteboards? Good times. Other than that, it can come in handy in medical training, a field that relies on experience more than knowledge. There are many areas that can be improved with the help of augmented reality, and Meta is trying to achieve that vision. The smart folks over at Silicon Valley think that AR is going to enjoy as much adoption and popularity as smartphones. But for that vision to be a reality, we have to cross and jump over many hurdles. Fortunately, we seem to have made some steps in the right direction. Meta prides itself on being a leader when it comes to AR devices, and they have launched glass frameworks that work on that principle. Mostly, they have been glasses that you wear, but as we said, the future is in optimizing and miniaturizing existing tech, and that's what the world wants. 2 lenses that you can slip over your eyes and bam, you're plugged in and getting information about your surroundings in an instant. For AR contact lenses to be adopted widely, they need to be comfortable, affordable, and natural looking that are easy to use. Any successful device would need to achieve high-quality images and cover a large and wide field of view without adding any excess weight. This means that smart technologies that enable AR needs to be fitted in small lenses that can be put on or taken out any time of the day. Contact lenses and AR. There's a reason glasses are still a thing for near and far-sighted people. That is because contact lenses come with a myriad of troubles with them, and as of now, glasses that rest in front of our eyes are an acceptable compromise. That is not to say that frame glasses are easy to use. They have their own troubles, but we are limited by the technology of our time. One of the problems when it comes to contact lenses is that they are uncomfortable to wear. So, to mesh all that fancy tech with inherently uncomfortable and small glasses is a problem that needs new innovation at every step. As such, You might say it's a system engineering problem that needs new ways and in several areas at once. Displays, optics, wireless connectivity and communications, sensors, and audio reading and reacting software, all of those need to be fit on the surface of a contact lens in a way that's not only comfortable, low power, but is also safe to wear. Perhaps a graver challenge is how to customize such lenses because no one size fits all. Because the last thing you want while you are plugged into your metaverse is that your lens shifts or rotates, injuring your eye in the process. Eyes and anything that touches them is a sensitive area that any manufacturer would need to keep in mind before developing such tech. Science fiction meets reality. AR has been a reality in popular fictional media for as long as human imagination has existed. Think early 90s Star Wars or more recent superhero movies that showcase this impressive tech. From virtually attending a meeting to holding a super secret party of villains, AR has featured heavily in media, but that is no longer a thing of fiction. The benefits of these lenses would definitely be of more use to people who suffer from vision-related problems. Whether it's nearsightedness or farsightedness, gone are the days where you would need to squint to make the outline of what's in front of you. These lenses would make up a real-world image using their fancy tech to aid you in seeing. These prototypes can enhance low-light images and make light and color adjustments to bring you a crystal-clear image of what's in front of you. Can you imagine how that would revolutionize the world as we know it now? Imagine if the scarcity of light wasn't a problem when chasing a thief or tracking the way on a hike where you lost your way. A tech that's not even plugged in our brains. Take that, Black Mirror. Just an augmented glass in front of our eyes, and we feel like James Bond of real life. Aside from these juvenile fantasies, the tech has real-life applications for firefighters and security forces. With the help of AR, they can make the outline of a person through the smoke and flames and find a quicker way to them. Saving lives has never been so easy. Other than that, other important but trivial things like weather conditions, locations, names of people in front of you can also be displayed in the corner of your vision. How this lens works. The lens is fitted with a micro LED display at the center that's responsible for rendering images and taking in data about your surroundings. They are placed right in front of your pupils, and the processor is so powerful that it renders a 14K pixels rich image right in front of your eyes. The lens projects images directly on a tiny portion of the retina located at the back of your eye that contains the majority of the nerve endings responsible for sight. That's an important feature because it means that the lens and the computer integrated into it require less power to function and to render detail-rich images. So, we might have piqued your interest after all, but alas, we are also here to give you some bad news that's sure to put a dampener on your enthusiasm. The technology we have only rendered images in monochrome green, and the commands are issued through a device worn on the wrist and are only limited to being used for a few hours at a time. The goal at this point is twofold. A, to power the lenses with small but powerful batteries that can run for a day, and B, to develop technology that enhances color that meshes seamlessly with the real-life version of images. That's it for our video on AR contact lenses. We hope you enjoyed watching the content as much as we did making it. Remember to like it if you feel like encouraging us, or subscribe to our channel if you want to receive more of our videos in the future. See y'all in the next one. Until then, peace.